Okay, so we're about to start. So first of all, I would like to welcome everyone for coming in today. You have Bassem Hussein right now from Symbios Academy. I'm the Business Development Director. Ahmed Hashem, Symbios Consulting, Data Analytics. Shereen Mosallam, she's a Six Sigma Master Black Belt Consultant. We're currently all are part of Symbios family. We have, as you all know, Symbios Consulting in Egypt, Symbios-Solutions in the US, Symbios Academy based out of the US, and I'll go over that in a few minutes. We'll go over this is the agenda. We have introduction to analytics. It'll be through Shereen and Ahmed. And also we have a practitioner program, course detail, and then at the end we'll go with the questions and answers. Symbios Group, or rather Symbios Academy right now. We're founded 1999. We have 4 offices in the US, Dubai, Egypt, and Saudi Arabia. You'll all get the presentation, so يعني ممكن تخش على الويب سايت أو to access it. I don't want to go in details or in depth about our history, but through the picture here, you can see we started in 1999, 05, we started Cairo office, 2015 UAE office, 2017 KSA office, and 2018 we started the Symbios-Solutions to do the engineering part, and Symbios Academy to do the academic certifications and training part. Symbios Academy, the next chapter. It's represented by Shereen. She runs the operations in the Arab Gulf, Middle East, North Africa. I handle the North American part. And Ahmed Hashem runs obviously the data analytics part. Obviously, we all know that technology is getting smarter every day, and it outsmarts us. Like we all talk about smartphones, smart technologies, and to a point where smart technology is becoming an obsolete. Intelligent and genius technology is taking over and replacing smart technologies. And in different settings, we can go ahead and talk more about intelligent, the difference between smart, intelligent, and genius technologies. And that's definitely one of our core competencies. Our core objectives usually is speed, growth, quality improvement, cost reduction, productivity, and most importantly, customer satisfaction. This tree basically tells you the companies that we've worked with and our progress. This is our timeline. So we just go over it quickly. There's no highlights. You've all recognized. You probably recognize all these names that we've worked with. But here towards the end, the focus of today is Symbios Academy. So what does Symbios Academy offer? Symbios Academy offers training and certifications in lean manufacturing, lean supply chain, data analytics, which what we're going to be talking about today, software, PDCA, TPM, and 20 keys, operation diagnostic, health check, 5S, also loss analysis, SOP, and operation excellence. Those are main focus right now, and those are the approved material that we're launching. And right now we're working on lean and optimization Six Sigma here in North America with a few plants and manufacturers. And our objective is basically to bridge knowledge across borders between the US, Egypt, Dubai, and KSA. So we work closely with manufacturers in Michigan, Right now, we work with 4 plants, 4 facilities, range between $500 million in revenue to 1.5 billion US dollars. So it's, I would call them mid-size facilities. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to bring them our knowledge and experience, and vice versa, take their knowledge and experience and bring it home to you guys. Definitely our objective for Middle East GCC area is to bring the Western knowledge back home and help people prosper and deliver and increase productivity and reduce cost. We also offer custom app development, and we'd like to introduce, of course, the ERP systems and solutions to you, RPA, which things that we will be talking about in the future with Samir. He will join us because that's also part of his area of expertise. Those are part of the cost reduction opportunities that we're currently working on here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and of course in Cairo, Egypt, and KSA. We do not have any projects in UAE at this moment, but we are looking forward to it. The cost reduction opportunities, they lie into lean production, overhead cost, product line, make or buy decisions, hire or outsource decisions, total supply chain cost, quality standardization costs, and once again, data analytics. Shereen and Ahmed will go more in depth about data analytics and its benefits and cost reduction. We have, this is our academy achievements so far. We have certified 750 black belt trainees, 2073 green belt trainees, and overall 12,000 plus trainees in all programs. We're working closely with right now, and this should be news. No one knows about this yet. We're working with one of the Ivy League schools. They've reviewed our material and they are talking to us right now based on our material. Our material is very strong and very powerful to a point where people, an Ivy League school, are actually sitting on the table with us discussing that we joint venture with them and we do the training on their behalf. I'm not in the liberty to say, or I'm not authorized to speak on which school that we're talking to right now, but definitely if that says anything, it does say that our material and our experts are highly qualified to teach worldwide. And we are currently running a program here in the US and North America for executives. We have 3 executives running, like I said before, plans 500 million plus in production that take in the Lean Six Sigma course with us at this moment. Now I'm gonna pass it to Shereen. She'll tell you what and why is data analytics. Shereen?
Thank you for joining us today. It's really great to have you with us. I will speak partly in English and part in Arabic because some audience are Arabic speaking. So we want first to start why data analytics. Basically, our century, people now talk about data. Data is the new oil. That's what makes you rich. That's what makes company richer than another. And when we talk about data is becoming the new oil, it's how good you are or how clever you are in finding the data, extracting the data, refining it, distributing it, and making money out of it, monetizing it. People now talk about data, it's very important, what should be done, and how we can make use of our own data, and how we can perform real-time analysis. So why? People always ask why. Most of us have talked about analysis and ask what is analysis versus analytics, and we will just explain it now. So information is not generated by itself. You need data to generate information and you take the right decision. Now, as Bassem mentioned, the power of computers, the power of software, the power of internet, the power of digitalization. Now there's something called power of visualization, that you can see everything visually, you share it, you take the real-time decision making. Many people use data analytics the same like business intelligence. They are both used. So some people would say business intelligence, some people would say data analytics, okay? Using advanced analytics, currently we have artificial intelligence, we have machine learning, we can implement lots of things with our data and we can save a lot. This is a benchmark which we done and we have made some research in US. The companies who implement analytics, they would increase their productivity by 40%, revenue increase by 33%, save their time and report creation by 40%, and they have dropped in expenses by 26%. So lots of opportunities are there. Next question, some people ask me, we used to have something called analysis. Many people on the market are Six Sigma people like us. Actually, we are originally Six Sigma people, and now we're taking the further step to be analytics people as well. So what is the difference between analysis and analytics? Simply, analysis takes care of what has happened. It's about the past. It uses statistics. Analytics uses analysis, but it automates it. It makes you decide what will happen in the future, and we use the power of computer and softwares to automate everything. So if we talk to Six Sigma people whom you spend weeks and measure, and then you do analyze, imagine your life if you do real-time analysis. You don't have to wait for weeks and collect the data. You are using the computer, power of softwares, the power to have real-time dashboard, automate decision, embed in it the statistics, and do everything quickly. So what will this do for you? Save you a lot of time, help you to do lots of things, take the right decision in the right time, okay? Some people as well compare between analysis, analytics, and data science. This is something we made at the Symbios Group, where you have data analysis is the core of analytics, and you can expand out of analytics to learn to be a data scientist. It has been now many talks about career of data scientists, career of data analytics, and career of people. They have always said to us that data scientist is someone who is very good in analysis and statistics, but he knows about statistics more than a software engineer. Data scientist, he knows about software and programs more than a statistician. So he is in the middle. And data scientists have been very famous. It's a very attractive career. People now are applying for it, and there is high demand. At the same time, there is high demand on data analytics. And there is a big demand on data analytics because everyone in every department, you either are government or in business, you both need to have analytics skills. Maybe sales, marketing, HR, operations, quality, anyone, any department, finance, business people. In all times, we used to have few people who perform analysis for us and come up with the reports and give us some suggestions. Now it's not anymore. With the new era, as Bassem mentioned, you need more power, more muscles, more capable people. And that's what we are happy that we are sharing the investment of Symbios Academy in this program in our region. Symbios Academy is offering 4 programs: data analytics for executives, which is a quick and brief program; data analytics for managers, which takes 2 days; data analytics for practitioners; and data analytics for team members, which just is 1-day awareness workshop. Our focus of this webinar is data analytics practitioner. This is a certificate, takes people 4 levels. From the lowest level is called descriptive analytics. When you get everyone to know about what is going on, what happened. If I may use an example with people, because people like to use bullet cup, that just has happened and it's fun, so it's nice to use it for analysis. Descriptive analytics, if we would like to see what happened to each country, what did the team achieve, statistics, you just have descriptive about how many matches did they go, how many levels did they achieve, who achieved, who is better than another, and who is the finalist and who won. This is simply descriptive analytics. If you go to a higher level, which is diagnostic analytics, where you want to diagnose and you want to get the root cause of the problem. What happened? Why it's really there? Why the problem? Where it's coming from? What are the root causes? So if you take, for example, any team like Japan or Germany, why they didn't win? What happened to them? Okay? Predictive analytics, when you look up and look at it, so you can predict based on what happened in this World Cup, what will happen next time after 4 years. What you can forecast and what you can't use the machine to learn what happened, to give you a forecast and predict for you what will happen. So what is the highest level? Prescriptive. If my country wants to win next time the World Cup, we will prescribe using the data of the analysis of each game, each goal, each kick, each movement in the games. We analyze it with power of computers to prescribe how they can win next time. So what does this translate to us? We are in business, we are not playing football. So we need to understand how this translates to my business. So we have these 4 programs from left to right. First one is descriptive. Second one is diagnostic, predictive, and prescriptive. Each one has goals and objectives for attendees, for participants, and you need to attend first the descriptive, which is 2 days only. Then you go to diagnostic, which is another 5 days. Then you go to predictive, another level, and prescriptive, the highest level. What's good here is that you will get mix between the whole knowledge. We have ready-made softwares which are there, which we can use. Because if you think about how many softwares are used for analytics and big data, you will get more than thousands and thousands of programs. And all of them are there. The elite ones like Oracle, SAP, the big ones are there, GE Digital, everyone. And the startups are there as well. And Microsoft, Azure, IBM, everyone is offering solutions. But the idea is not to use the solution, it's how to use the solution. So our program is designed to equip you with the knowledge you need and with the right blend and mix for each participant to be able to apply it in his real life. So how does this blend look like? It comes into our next slide, where we have mix from bottom to top, that you will learn some programming, you will have ready packages, we will go through statistics, skills with data sets, and how to construct the dashboards. Because for analytics, you need to have some programming basic skills. Some of them are ready studios ready for you, and that's what we will show you through Azure Machine Learning, R, Python, and Ahmed, my colleague, will explain further. We have many ready packages which we will use. And we as well will have little dose of statistics and descriptive. It gets higher and higher in prescriptive, because this is one of the challenges which I meet many data scientists and people who are performing analytics, is they don't have the right statistical background, so they are at risk to take the wrong decision. We have to learn how to deal with data sets, because we learn for large amounts of data. Not necessarily big data when you say more than 1 tera and more, but you need to have skills how to learn with data sets, okay? And building a dashboard is very important, that you need to share with everyone what is going on with real time. Now, I will move it to my colleague Ahmed, who will start explaining more about the first course.
Yeah, hi everyone. We need now to concentrate about the program itself, and why we are going to introduce such a program, and we have a lot of experience in operation that moved us to make a customized and certain program for our clients and the practitioners that facing daily difficulties with analysis and having many reports and many fixed reports that need a fruitful outcome from it to be impacted on the output, on the process, and on the economic and financial points of the company. So The program, as being said, is composed and including 4 phases going upwards. So let me share with you those components in brief. This is the table of the track, starting off the descriptive, ending with the prescriptive phase. Days may be vary upon the location that it will be conducted in. We are planning to conducting this program in Egypt and Dubai and Saudi Arabia. So maybe this varies the days, but the contents is, as we say, we having a statistical and algorithm component. We having database and data sets component in every phase, and we having a software programming and dashboarding. We will learn in every phase these fixed components, how we will use statistics and how we will use some algorithms to understand our data and segregate between variables and between multiple data types. And as we can see in different industries, manufacturing and services, data sets varies, and data sets having different processes of cleansing and of having the fruitful output from it. So we must have insights on a lot of exercises, practical exercises from different data sets. And data mining, we here focus on delivering tools and delivering skills of how you bring the clean and the accurate data by a robust process and a robust techniques that will give you reliable and will give you confidence in your data in the end to start analyze it. Of course, we need to have somehow coding, and we here mean by coding that you will have the capability to use not ready-made packages or not ready-made softwares, but you need to specialize and customize a algorithm and code to give you special outcome. So some softwares will not give you this outcome, so you have to go with some simple coding. And this we introduce here, like advanced, starting from advanced Excel and RStudio, Minitab, Visual Basic in Excel, and going into some tools, advanced like Python, like IPM, SPSS, and Azure Machine Learning. Of course, we have here to segregate and to make it clear, this is not a data science track. This is a specialized and customized program for practitioners who are in the business every day, seeing difficulties with data and with reports and with fixed routine reports. So how we can extract a meaningful and useful opportunities from the data-driven and from the data generated every day. This is what we aim here in the program. So let us skip this slide. Technologies, this already we are talked about technologies that will be delivered in the program. For the program timeline, as we mentioned, it will be hopefully for the first phase for the descriptive in Egypt, it will be 4th and 5th August. And then we will start multiple waves in Egypt and Saudi Arabia and UAE. For the examining processes, of course, as we can see, you have to attend and pass the exam of the phase 1 to attend the second phase, which second phase here we mean diagnostic and diagnostic phase. And for the predictive, you have to attend and pass the exam of the second, and for the third, for the fourth one, the prescriptive, you have to attend the third one and pass the exam. This is the process of the examining and having the certificate in the end. We may mention why this program for. It's dedicated for the business leaders and practitioners in the business environment, in the manufacturing and services. And of course, services know well that the data, they have a big and huge generating data every day. So you know well the importance of analysis and analytics. So here we are introducing the trending tools and softwares that will give them the insights on the analysis. So the accreditations of these programs introduced from Symbios-Solutions, Symbios Academy, and the certificate of the exam from the Academy, OPEX Academy from Canada. We have to mention here what you will get from this course. Of course, the level of the knowledge that you will receive from different data sets from different industries and new tools, you will gain eventually a knowledge of understanding processes of establishing a clean data, and it will raise your confidence and reliability on everyday data, and of course will give you insights how you can establish a system of collecting data in your business workplace, enriching your outcomes for business decisions, of course. And eventually we have to introduce the participants that should attend. From what being said, business leaders who want to get benefit of their lost or unused data, any practitioner in manufacturing or service industries that faces daily difficulties with his or her analysis and reports. Of course, we are welcoming students of data science that having the ambitious and need to have early knowledge on data analysis tools and operations usage in the market. So we introduced our presentation now, and we are happy and ready to answer your questions. So we will open now the discussion for any Q&A.
Hi, Ahmed. This is Vineet.
No, hi, Vineet.
I just wanted to understand, so what kind of case studies which are involved in this, so or use case studies? Is it a particular vertical, or you try to take care of means like all of the verticals in this sessions?
Case studies, of course, we are trying to encourage participants to bring their data. Of course, if it's like we are not encouraging security breach to bringing data from their workplace, but we are encouraging to bring a data that will make the examples closer to their business. But we have already examples from almost many and every industry from our operation services, from service and manufacturing industries.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Welcome. Okay, Murad is asking, is it will be useful to gain my knowledge at the Lean Six Sigma Green Belt certificate? Let me rephrase the question and confirm if I can understand it well. You mean this will assess and support your certificate in Lean Six Sigma? Lean Six Sigma, as you know, Murad, and Six Sigma especially is data-driven methodology. So of course, and we have now added and improved our materials of Lean Six Sigma and inherited in it the analytics part, because the legacy part of collecting data and the challenges that you have when you collect data on the workplace, as you know, is huge. So when you automate this stuff and when you depend on a complete process of collecting data and analyze it, it will reduce time and will give you more accurate results. So of course, this will help and this will assess your certificate in Lean Six Sigma. And we have now, by the way, Lean Six Sigma plus analytics programs.
Thank you, Ahmed. Appreciate it. كان حسن يسأل على البي بي تي هنبعتها لكل الناس definitely.
Yes. Okay.
One just comment we have here. Someone is asking, does the course require certain skills in computer engineering or analytical software? My answer to you, Hussein, no. It doesn't require anything, but you need to have some background in Excel, and the course is designed to help you from scratch. So, Samir, if I may answer your question, this course is designed, the level 1, every level has its own criteria. So people in level 1 will just learn the basics. The basics of R, they will not learn Python. Python is advanced in level 3 and 4. So people will decide if they want to continue level by level, but we will start, as I said, with people from scratch.
Thank you, Shereen. Yes, we'll definitely send a copy of it and get that with somebody else asking the same thing. Any other questions? I'd like to attend such a fruitful course if it will be taking place in Dubai, where I'm staying. Definitely, Shayna, we can look to
September. It's happening
September, yeah.
10th. September 10th.
September 10th in Dubai. So please reach out to our office, Symbios Academy. You can reach out to Sarah, SPRDH at Symbios-Academy.com. I'll type the email here. She is our office manager in the US, and she'll be able to help you all. Sarah at Symbios-Academy.com. If you have any questions about the courses, or if you need any information or material or any assistance, please reach out to Sarah at Symbios-Academy.com. And she will forward your, if it's a technical question, she will forward it to the consultants, whether it's Ahmed, Shereen, myself, or anyone else. Thank you, Murad, for your email. Thank you, Hussein, for your email as well. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you're interested, just put your email here, and we'll make a list of you guys, and we'll shoot you an email with any more information. To introduce Symbios Academy through Symbios-Solutions, through Symbios-Consulting Egypt. You have my email address up here and my information. I can actually write it in the comments as well. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. All right, thank you so much. You have a good one, everyone.
Okay, we have to thank you all, guys, and this session will be terminated in just a second. So thank you for attending today, and hope we can see you soon in the program. Thank you very much.